Life is relentless. If you've watched Peep Show, which I hope you've watched Peep Show, then I'd like to think you'd know that Run to Windsor is just a quote from Peep Show. It's the greatest comedy of all time. If you haven't watched it, then look, I don't know what to say. Just watch it, and then you're like, that's where Sam got the name Run to Windsor from. And this episode is called Life is Relentless, which is also another quote from Peep Show. One of the main characters has an inner monologue running. He's making his breakfast. He says, butter the toast, eat the toast, shit the toast. God, life's relentless. And it's just beautiful. It just that quote just encapsulates his whole entire being, that character, Mark Corrigan. But there's a beauty in Life is Relentless. I use Peep Show quotes all the time. A lot of comedies, I use quotes for just everyday life because it's funny and it's nice being able to slip quotes in when you can make it work. It's a treat. And then when people get it, they become more your person when you slide in those little quotes. But Life is Relentless is a quote from Peep Show that I got tattooed on my chest because there's two ways of looking at life is relentless. And when people see it, they're kind of like, Jesus, that's fucking heavy. And that's the beauty of it. It is heavy. Life is relentless. It does not stop. It continues to just force you to sink or swim. And it's just that you have to constantly endure life. Everything that comes up is just constantly at you. And you can look at that as a really heavy negative thing, but I like to think it as a positive thing. It's relentless, and it's going to be relentless regardless. So you can meet it and rise to that level and be like, yeah, it's fucking relentless, but I'm not going to be beaten by it. I want to grow from it and learn and become better than what I am, and then not be swallowed by how relentless and overpowering some things feel. So, yeah, just a little one today, talking about how, Peep Show overrules everything, really. If you know, you know. And the quotes just transcend time. And one of them in particular, Life is Relentless, gets thrown around a lot. And there's a beauty to it as well because, it's just small things that come up. I spoke about, just the weight of things in previous episodes and, rising above it. But life is relentless. Like, something so small could go wrong. And you just turn around and say, life is relentless. It just doesn't stop. But then there are things that are very heavy as well that you're like, it is relentless. And then in those times where it's really, really heavy, you just have to, as I always say, just take that step back, pull yourself outside of that immediate space you're in and rise. Bart's losing his shit, so I do apologise. Anyway, that's just a little one on Life is Relentless. And see it how you will, but try to see it as a positive thing that empowers you, not as something that takes power away from you. Like and subscribe. Godspeed.